Donna is a project inside what you can find art as meaning many kind of arts. So painting or also sculptures, dancing, but you can find also improvisational theater and you can find nature. And all of these is about women empowerment and of course fighting against women violence, and this is the contribution of course of Marta that is hosting us.
In today's workshop that Marta Center led, we learned some new skills about assertive ways how to communicate in between ourselves, something we need to ask for, or something like how big our space is, or where our borders are, and how to do it in a very gentle and very assertive ways. Because as for multi-center clients, our often suffer from violence, and emotional abuse is one of those forms, and therefore often we need to learn these skills of how to communicate from the very, very basics.
Our workshop was about reframing mistake, and our idea was to put mistakes in a different context. And what we wanted the people to experience that doing mistakes, it's basically not a mistake, because we cannot live a life without mistakes. And sometimes we are just too harsh to ourselves, and at the same time we do not evaluate ourselves. And because the idea was basically to show that it's better to do mistakes than not do anything at all. And also, like with this game of the triangle, also the idea was to see that even that if you do your best to find a balance and not doing mistakes, there are so many things changing around you, like the 2 points of the triangle, that even if you are doing your best, your circumstances are changing.
The workshop was called Nature Within, and the idea behind is that throughout the connection with nature we can discover something about ourselves. So after exploring the environment and getting in contact with the elements that are outside but also inside us, we took a moment to give shape to it, to express it, to find a name to it, and to somehow recognize ourselves into that element or the forces or that explorations that we did. And after all, we created a collective mandala, a collective gathering of our representations, saying out loud that we are what we create.